Chapter 10. The First Transfer. Around 6 in the evening, I was sitting with my wife when someone came to inform her that she would be leaving Chuvan in school to return home as she was nearing her due date. She was in her 9th month of pregnancy. I thought this might be better for her since she wouldn't have to give birth in the camp. But I couldn't stop worrying about how she would fare without me. I picked up her bag and walked her to the gate, offering comforting words and hoping we'd reunite in a month. I watched as she climbed into a pedicab and left, then turned back into the school with a heavy heart. I wouldn't be there to see my child's birth. I wouldn't be able to care for my fragile wife during her delivery. But deep down, I knew this was better than having her endure the pain in the camp. Everyone watched as I escorted my wife out and then returned to the school. A few people came to congratulate her and offer me words of comfort. Afterward, we sat together, speculating about what the future held for us after they let my wife leave. Chuvan in school was next to the Hongbang Maternity Clinic, so if we remained here for re-education, it would be convenient when she gave birth. Without saying aloud, we all sensed a move was imminent. At around 7 p.m., 6 buses pulled into the schoolyard. We were informed that we would be transferred to a re-education camp that would offer more convenient conditions for us to learn about life under the new regime. We had anticipated this, but no one knew where we were being taken. Perhaps a deep forest, an island like Phu Quoc or Con Son, which had previously held political prisoners or those convicted of serious crimes. The news of my wife leaving had prompted discussions about the impending transfer, as most of us were already prepared for the move. By 8 p.m., 2 men in civilian clothing, wearing yellow pit helmets and introducing themselves as Brother Bay and Brother 2, began calling our names, organizing us into teams from Team 1 to Team 6. They informed us about the transfer, but did not disclose our destination. By 9 p.m., everything was ready, yet we had to wait until midnight. The buses remained parked in the darkness of the schoolyard. No one could sleep despite the exhausting, intense day. People whispered cautiously, as if afraid others might overhear, but in the silence, even the buzzing of mosquitoes was audible. Anxiety about the destination and what awaited us at the re-education camp loomed over everyone. Suddenly, the schoolyard lights turned on. Everyone, seemingly anticipating this moment, immediately stood and directed their gaze outside. A few people carried their belongings to the balcony. The voices of Brother Bay and Brother 2 called out, instructing each team to board their assigned bus. I climbed into the 3rd bus designated for Team 3 and waited. I had no more concerns. Whatever happened, I would bear it alone. At least I no longer had to worry about my wife and unborn child. The convoy departed from the school at around 2 a.m., heading toward Bay Hien Junction. The city was eerily quiet. I thought we might be headed to Tay Ninh or the VC's D zone, but upon reaching Bay Hien Crossroad, the convoy continued straight and then turned right onto the Korean highway. Later, it turned left onto the Saigon Bien Hoa Highway. I wondered why they didn't take the direct route via Phan Ton John Street to the highway, but instead chose such a roundabout route. Perhaps it was to confuse us. Eventually, the convoy arrived at a place called Long Ton Orphanage Village at around 7 a.m. It took 5 hours to cover a 30-mile distance just to obscure the location, a place we had long known.